Hey guys, how's it going? Another Gravedigger update. Oh boy. I should really be patient with these Gravedigger update videos because as it turns out, they were planning to make a shock trooper for each and every single class it looks like in this game. So if I just waited for them to deploy all of these babies into the game, then I could have just made like one big update video that showcased all the shock troopers in one video. And I think that would have been better. There is another shock trooper coming to the game. It looks like the Jaeger will be the last one. They don't have a shock trooper for that, but they have a shock trooper for literally every other single class, so there will be another one coming out in the near future. It does say here for the shock trooper kit changes, with most of the kits that are now done, they will begin early experimentation of class locked kits. This means that when you're picking up an elite kit, you will be forced to the kit representing your class. Since there isn't a Jaeger one yet, the Jaeger will default to the Storm one for now, and the Stormtrooper, of course, is the Soldat Trooper. But today, this should be the second to last shock trooper that's being implemented into the game, and it's called the Bulwark Trooper. This is Vanguard shot kit. It's a heavily armed and armored soldier designed for frontline defense. This trooper is equipped with a high-capacity light machine gun, fitted with a bipod and a gun shield, and it does carry a personal defensive barricade for additional cover. The light machine gun is extremely powerful but unwieldy. You cannot move while firing, and you cannot sprint while reloading. And this does have a high spread and recoil unless you have the bipod deployed, and the bipod will automatically activate when positioned correctly, adjusting the trooper's aiming stance for increased accuracy and control. This bipod can deploy against valid terrain, rook barricades, and other suitable surfaces. And to assist with this, the kit does include a deployable barricade that can provide indestructible defensive cover. It's designed to perfectly accommodate the bipod use, though with limited space. So this thing is going to be a little bit of a tanky trooper for sure. I think the perfect word to describe the Bulwark Trooper is a mobile bunker. That's what it seems like anyways. The Bulwark Trooper is equipped with the Lewis automatic sentry. If you're in the Golden Empire, it's called the Sword and Shield. If you're on the Royal Nation, it's called the Heart of Steel. This is a full auto 30 cal light machine gun, and it's chambered in 303 smokeless. This allows you to mow down targets as well as suppress enemies, keeping them away from your allies. Due to its weight, you cannot gun bash with this. If you have the steady aim perk, this will improve recoil control. However, it does not improve the already poor accuracy of the gun. For the deployable shield, you can press it with Q like we said before, and you can interact with it when deployed to retrieve it. And you can restock the shield at supply caches if you've already lost access to the first one. While the deployable shield is not deployed, it will passively block bullets on your back. This does provide a small degree of cover, as well as a bipod rest like we explained. It cannot be penetrated through, and it is indestructible. However, it is too short to cover your head, even while crouching. The shield being made of metal allows it to stop all calibers, including the formidable 50 remover, and this will not protect you against fire. So if you got a flamethrower dude coming up, run. The 50 remover, by the way, is the anti-material trooper. It's the elite rook class. That is the one with the big ass sniper that we covered in the last video. That gun cannot penetrate through it, which I think is really good. You cannot place this on a train, but you can place the shield under it. It won't stop the train because the train will just drive through this fucking thing. For the damage ranges, below 30 studs is 120, 30 studs 105, and 50 studs is 90. The penetration, strong. It removes helmets at all ranges. And here are some of the advanced stats. Rounds per minute, around 400. Aim down sights is around 1 second. The draw time is around 1.5 seconds. It takes approximately 6 seconds to reload and holds a capacity of 97 rounds. That's interesting. 97 rounds is like an interesting number. I don't know why they wouldn't do like 100 or something. There's got to be some information around that I just don't know about. As I'm looking at the helmet for the Golden Empire, you can see there's a lot of text on here. It looks like they took some inspiration from the Death Watch shoulder pads. The Death Watch are a unique group of veteran space marines who serve the Inquisition, specializing in combating xeno threats. They are known for their distinctive black armor with the silver left shoulder pad and arm, and the right shoulder pad retains the markings of their original chapter. This could or could not be what it is, but hey, it looks awesome anyways. There is a new perk called Ambidextrous. This is a perk I really wanted to talk about compared to some of the other perks that I just haven't done any videos on or talked about whatsoever. But this is a dual wielding perk. This allows players to wield 2 of any pistol pistols simultaneously with full independent control over each of them. This does require 2 pistols in both the primary and the secondary slots. And for the controls, your left mouse button will fire the left-hand pistol. Your right mouse button will fire the right-hand pistol. And your Q, the default key, this toggles your aiming mode. Aiming mode allows you to fire left and right pistols sequentially, left, right order, unless one of them is empty. If you're playing on controller, this is probably self-explanatory, but left trigger fires left, right trigger fires right. And to reload, both pistols reload together, automatically swapping between them. Similar to the Vanguard mechanics, it says. There is a new setting called Disable Ambidextrous Swap Reloading. It's available for those who prefer the manual reload control. The Ambidextrous perk increases your fire rate when dual wielding, with a stronger effect on higher RPM pistols. And here are the manual fire rate boosts for certain guns. You have the Honor or the Negotiator, 10% increase. The Union, 15% increase. The Grace or the Nell, 20% increase, and the Talon, 25% increase. And this should include all of the Ambidextrous perk changes that they literally did like a couple of days after, so it should be all up to date. And the last thing I want to talk about is there is a Shock Trooper mode command update. Everyone can play as a Shock Trooper in a private server match now if you use that command. The private server command is /Shock Trooper mode, and toggling this on and off will make it so that if you respawn, you get to pick out the Shock Trooper you want right away. It may be a little buggy, it says, so don't cry. Or do. I do the same thing, trust me. You should hear me when I play this game. God damn.